na ang sagot sa ating mga pangarap. Dito na tayo sama-sama sa Talents Academy. Mga talento ipakita, sa entreplano'y sama-sama sa Talents Academy. Pangarap mo na aabot na, dream, shine, and be a star. Dapat layunin, lahat ay gagawin upang ito'y makamit. Dream, shine, and be a star. Ang mga mabubuting bata, gumagalang sa nakakatanda, sumasagot ng may opo, nagpapaliwanag ng may po at opo. Mana po, salamat po, sorry po, thank you po. Ang mga mabubuting bata, gumagalang sa nakakatanda, sumasagot ng may opo, nagpapaliwanag ng may po at opo, ng may po at opo, ng may po at opo. Paalam po! Magandang araw, mga kaibigan. Ako si Dane. Tuloy nating pag-uusapan ng magandang ugaliang Pilipino na hinahangaan ng buong mundo. Ako si Isabel. Sa simpleng paggamit ng po at opo na ipapakita natin ang ating respeto. Ako naman si Arjun. At paggamit ng po at opo ang simbolo ng ating paggalang at magpapahalaga sa mga nakakatanda sa atin. Ako si Anika. Bukod sa paggalang, mahalaga din sa ating ang maalagang pag-aalaga sa kapwa. Tayo ay laging handang tumulong sa oras ng pangangailangan. Ang pag-aalaga sa kapwa ay nagpapakita ang ating malasakit at pagkakaisa bilang isang komunidad. Ako si Cara. Ang isa pang kahangahangang kaugalian ng mga Pilipino ay matapat sa serbisyo publiko. Ang ating mga public servants ay nagsusumikap na maglingkod ng tapat na walang pag-iimbot. Tama, Cara. Ako si Ayesha. Ang matapat na serbisyo sa publiko ay nagpapalakas ng tiwala ng mga mamamayan sa pamahalaan at nagpapatatag ng lipunan.
Ako si Madison. Ang mga kaugalian tulad ng paggalang, pagmamalasakit at matapat na serbisyo ay nagpapakita ng ating kabutihan bilang mga Pilipino.
At ako si Nicole. Kaya mga kaibigan, sama-sama natin isabuhay ang mga magagandang kaugaliang ito at ipagmalaki ang ating pagka-Pilipino.
Ang mga mabubuting bata, gumagalang sa nakakatanda, sumasagot ng may opo, nagpapaliwanag pinakamahalagang aspeto ng magandang kaugalian ng mga Pilipino ay ang paggalang sa nakatatanda. Tama ka, Anton. Ipinakikita natin ang ating respeto at pagbibigay-pugay sa ating mga magulang, lolo at lola at iba pang nakakatanda sa ating pamilya at lipunan. Sa pamamagitan ng paggalang sa nakakatanda, tinuturo natin sa mga susunod na henerasyon ang kahalagahan ng pagmamahal at pangangalaga sa matatanda. Ang paggamit ng po at opo ang isang paraan upang ipakita natin ang ating paggalang. Sa paggamit ng po at opo, napapakita natin ang ating paghahalaga at respeto sa kanila. Simple paggamit ang po at opo ay isang maliit ngunit makapangyarihan paraan upang mapanatili ang maganda nating ugalian. Ito ay nagtuturo sa atin na maging magalang at pagpakumbaba sa ating pakikitungo sa mga nakakatanda.
Gumagalang sa nakakatanda, sumasagot ng may opo, nagpapaliwanag ng may po at opo. Mana po, salamat po, sorry po, thank you po, ang mga mabubuting bata. Gumagalang sa nakakatanda, sumasagot ng may opo, nagpapaliwanag ng may po at opo, ng may po at opo, ng may po at opo.
Ito'y nagpapakita ng pagmamahal at pagpapahalaga sa kanila. Kaya't mga kaibigan, patuloy nating ipakita ang ating mga paggalang sa mga nakakatanda at gamitin natin ang po at opo sa araw-araw nating buhay. At ituro ito sa mga susunod na henerasyon at puno ng respeto.
Ang respeto at pagmamahal sa ating mga nakakatanda ay nagpapakita ng ating malasakit at integridad bilang mga Pilipino. Kaya't huwag nating kalimutan na palaging gamitin ang po at opo.
Bilang tanda ng ating paggalang. Ang maalagang pag-aalaga sa kapwa ay nagpapakita ng ating malasakit at pagkamalasakit sa bawat isa.
Ipinapakita natin ang ating pagmamalasakit sa pamamagitan ng pagtulong sa mga nangangailangan.
Sa panahon ng kalamidad tulad ng mga bagyo at lindol, makikita natin ang diwa ng bayanihan sa ating mga Pilipino. Pagtulong-tulong ng mga Pilipino
Sa panahon ng pangangailangan,
ang kagandahan loob at malasakit na ito ay nagpapatibay sa ating komunidad
at nagpapakita ng tunay na diwa ng pagiging Pilipino.
Ang mga mabubuting bata, gumagalang sa nakakatanda, sumasagot ng may opo, nagpapaliwanag ng
Pilipino.
Isa pang magandang kaugalian ng mga Pilipino na ating pag-uusapan ay ang matapat na serbisyong publiko at gawain ng pamahalaan upang mapaunlad ang ating bansa.
Ang magandang kaugaliang Pilipino ay nagpapakita sa atin ng dedikasyon at pagmamahal sa ating trabaho at tungkulin sa pamahalaan. Sa pamamagitan ng matapat ng serbisyo publiko, nagbibigay daan tayo sa maayos at tapat na paglilingkod sa ating mga kababayan.
Ang matapat na paglilingkod at nagpapakita ng ating malasakit at pagmamahal sa ating bansa. Ito rin ay nagpapalakas ng tiwala ng mga mamayan sa pamahalaan at nagpapatatag ng ating lipunan.
Kaya mga kaibigan, ipagpatuloy natin ang pagiging matapat at dedikado sa ating mga tungkulin, saan man tayo naroon.
Maging inspirasyon tayo ng lahat at ipakita ang tunay na diwa ng matapat na serbisyong publiko. At dito nagtatapos ang ating episode ngayon araw. Sana ay maraming kayong natutunan tungkol sa mga magandang kaugalian Pilipino. Abangan ninyo ang aming susunod na episode kung saan tatalakayin natin ang iba pang kahangahangang kaugalian ng ating kababayan. Patuloy nating isabuhay at ipagmalaki ang ating mga tradisyon at kultura. Huwag nating kalimutan ang mga aral na ating natutunan mula sa ating mga ninuno. At ipawana ito ng susunod na lesson.
Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. Hanggang sa huli, mga kaibigan. Good day, everyone! Welcome to IBC 13 Talents Academy. I'm Nicole, and today we have an extraordinary guest. He is the CEO and President of Skytech Digital Solutions Incorporation, a successful businessman and the awardee of the Philippine Golden Eagle Awards 2024. As the most influential and innovative business leader of the millennium, please join me in welcoming Mr. Cheng Gino Villanueva Chen Jr. Mr. Villanueva, it's an honor to have you with us today. Congratulations on your prestigious recognition.
Thank you for the warm invitations and your greetings for this award.
How do you feel about receiving the Philippine Golden Eagle Award for the most influential and innovative business leader of the millennium?
Well, first, it was a surprise for this award, as we know that there's a lot of people who are also excelling this in a field of businesses, no? And well, it is also a self recognitions to myself after all the hard work that it pays off with recognition such as this award, and also encourage to myself, no, to aim better and higher achievements.
That's wonderful to hear. Can you share with us how you started your journey in the business world? What were your humble beginnings like?
Well, when I started business, we can discuss it with after my after I graduated college. I started my first business as retail and trading of onion and garlic industries. Well, actually, I was going to the market like Divisoria, Ilaya, Tondo area to purchase stocks and then trade it with in the different provinces. That's how I started my first business.
That's truly inspiring. What path did you take to become successful in your career?
Well, perseverance, hard work, that is important for you to achieve a higher standard in your career, especially in doing business. You know, for us to achieve more high level in life, we have to be perseverance, we have to be hardworking, and as well, we need to be innovative. Because you know, there's a lot of businesses right now. The competitions are very tough, but the only way for you to survive in businesses is you need to be hardworking. You have to work hard. As I reflect that myself, when I was young, as early as like in my teenage, my parents already teaches us to work, no? Eventually that time, hindi naman kami hinuli hindi naman kami kailangan magdemanda sa sariling magulang namin for child laboring, because it also doing our family business. But it is the way to train us to work hard, and then it applies until now, no? You tell me to work for 10 hours a day, I can do that as well. Anyway, hard work is very important, perseverance, and also the most important here is you need to be innovative into your business. And then for your future, if you are also looking for a business opportunity, you should innovate your business.
I'm sure there were many struggles and challenges along the way. Can you share some of the significant challenges you faced and how you coped with them?
Yeah, you know, in business there are ups and downs, no? So, yung pinakamadaling paraan para ma-overcome mo yung mga challenges in terms of business is you never give up. Okay? No matter you started big or you started it small, it's important for you to start doing what you really want to do, especially if what kind of business you really want to achieve. But of course, doing business is not that easy. You have to do a lot of research. You have to do familiarizations on the business or on the business that you wanted to open or to start it. No, so most important thing here is learn from your lessons, and then pag ikaw ay nadapa, marunong ka, matuto kang tumayo muli at lalakad, because the path is still there. You just need to stand up and walk again and strive for better future.
That's very insightful. Now that you've achieved so much success and received numerous awards, how do you feel?
Well, I'm very thankful for these awards, and it's also recognitions to my hard work and also to the hard work of the team. As I always saying, these awards to me will not be complete, or I wouldn't receive these awards without people who works together with you, no? You know, in a business or a success of one person requires a teamwork. A teamwork to work hard with you, to partner with you, to collaborate with you. That is the best way toward success.
What tips can you give to our viewers, especially to all entrepreneurs who want to succeed in their businesses?
Okay, so my tip is very simple. Hard work, okay? Study the business that you want to get in. And then don't fear about challenges, because it is normal to encounter challenges along the way with your opening of your business. So do not afraid, just start it and take challenges as your boost towards the success of your business.
Great advice. Is there any business or anything else you would like to promote to our viewers?
Well, thank you for giving me this opportunity to promote our Skytech Digital Solutions Inc. We are a IT software providers. We are providing different kind of software like inventory system, accounting system, payroll system, attendance system as well. And we have also different customized packages of the POS for your businesses. And our POS software we are a POS provider for a small, medium enterprises.
That sounds incredible. Can you tell us more about Skytech Digital Solutions Incorporation and its vision for the future?
Our company's visions is to lead all the businesses, particularly SMSE, towards a digitalizations.
Thank you so much for sharing your journey and insights with us today, Mr. Villanueva. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to be interviewed by your good agency. Maraming salamat.
And thank you, viewers, for joining us today. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories and insights here on IBC 13 Talents Academy. Until next time,